Wagwan apples, welcome back. So today I'll be doing pretty much a beginner friendly makeup tutorial. I only use 3 colors and it's also a nude look. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure you share it, like and comment down below, and you can also leave requests of what you love to see in the future on my channel. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's jump straight into the video.
So I'll be starting off with my brows, and I'll be going with a drugstore pencil, and then I'll be using my Hudabeauty concealer to clean up the brows. So guys, I am starting off with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going above my crease and in my crease with this dark shade from one of my Juvias palette. I can't remember which one. I think the shade is Chad, but I can't remember the name of the palette. And I'm just blending this into the crease. Now as you guys can see, one of my eyebrow is uneven, but if you're a content creator and you do makeup, you know this happens sometimes. So in the next clip after this one, you'll see that both of them are even because I went back in and I conceal it. So not to worry. So now I'm going in and I'm tapping on some NYX white eyeshadow base onto the eyelids. And the trick to this eye primer is you have to wait until it's dry or almost dry before you start packing on eyeshadows. Otherwise it will be greasy, creamy, and hard to work with. So that's a little tip right there. I recently learned that, and I'm just patting that. So you want to take your time and blend and pat this shade into your eyelid as seamless as possible, because even though you're a beginner girl, you don't want to look like a beginner. Okay, now I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics second edition palette, and I'll be patting all the white shade onto my lids. I looked throughout all of my Juvia's Place palettes and I couldn't find a white shade. Like the only white shade I found was one with shimmer, and because it's like a soft glam beginner tutorial, I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Don't forget to drop your comment down below. Also let me know what you'd love to see in my upcoming tutorials.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
So if you're just getting into makeup, like this is like a guide to help you, and it's just 2 eyeshadows, so you can use it with any color, any different pattern. And also make sure that when you're doing this stuff, you work with your eye shape, because so if you've reached this far in the tutorial, it means you see something that you love. If you haven't subscribed already, Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell right beside to stay on top of the game. Okay, right now I'm prepping my face and I'm going in with the Sephora moisturizer. And guys, I recently did a foundation prep tutorial. I'll leave it up in the iCards. Make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it already. For my foundation, I'm using Fenty Beauty in the shade Toasted Almond, and I am just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. I prefer using a beauty blender because it doesn't leave any streaks, and to me it's always a smoother finish when I use my beauty blender, because I found out that even if I apply with a brush, don't get me wrong, you have brush out there that will give you a good finish, but then I realized that most of the times I'm not satisfied and I have to go back in with a beauty blender because it makes it look more seamless in my opinion. So with my hooded eyes, I try to stick to like a latter cut crease to bring it out. So apples, now we're going in with my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Gingerbread, and what I found out is when I go in with the Fenty Beauty and then the Huda Beauty or vice versa, I get a better color payoff versus mixing them together. Sometimes I do mix them together, but I realize that this way is better. So, you know, you learn as you go along and you see what works better for you. So, I think I'm going to continue doing it like this. Another trick that I've been doing lately is to use some setting spray and spray the foundation after I put it on, and then I blend it into the skin. This helps the foundation to oxidize faster, and then you get a more flawless finish. Now I'm going in with my Huda Beauty concealer, and I can't remember the shade, and I'll just be using this to highlight the areas of my face that, you know, I highlight, and that is underneath my eyes, a little on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, and on my cheek. I'm going in with Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'll be setting all the areas that I just highlighted. Now I'm contouring my face, and I'm using Maybelline highlight and contour palette, and I'll just be using my BH Cosmetics brush with Itsmyrayeraye. I love her brushes. I love her the collaboration that she had, period. It's amazing. So I'll be using her contour brush to contour my face. Now I'm going in with a brown drugstore pencil. Next I'll be going in with my Fenty Beauty lip paint in the shade Stunner. I love it so much. And then I'll be setting my face with a CoverGirl setting spray.
I don't wanna miss a beat, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
So guys, this is the end of the tutorial. Until my next video, one love.
The horizon, turn us to